guys, what's up? Today we are going to be making some Play-Doh foods and lots of other different foods.
And we have a rolling pin, which most of you probably have, and we have a knife.
Yes,
and we have a heart.
All these different colors.
And we have a heart cutter, and a circle cutter, and a star cutter, and a square cutter. And we have this little mold here. And we have different colors of Play-Doh. And we also have this Chick-fil-A pot, which I'm going to put my foods in. And Catherine is just going to put hers to the side for food.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
So yeah,
everyone.
me and my sister are just going to both make some Play-Doh foods. And then, you guys can judge in the comments, whose thing looks kind of better and stuff like that.
Yeah, do you like mine better or Catherine's better? My name's Danielle. Just so you know.
I'm using this teal color first.
I'm going to use this purple color.
And it has some glitters in it.
Yes, I have glittery Play-Doh and some regular Play-Doh.
Yeah, and so it's kind of glittery. And I just turned on the light, guys, so you guys can see a little better.
I'm just going to go ahead and get started.
So yeah, let's get started. I think I'm going to kind of make different colored layers of cake. And this is the color of it out of the can. And it's a very pretty blue.
I would not recommend mixing your Play-Doh together because it would be kind of weird.
Yeah, you can if you want to, because you can just get it for 80 cents at Walmart. And that's pretty cheap, but probably your parents don't want you to kind of reading it. So I'm just going to roll out my piece of Play-Doh very thin. And then I'm going to, I'm going to make a cupcake kind of. Different layers of the wrapper. So here's my first piece of dough rolled out. And I'm going to make tons of layers of, a couple layers of cupcake wrapper.
And I am not going to mix my Play-Doh.
Yeah, I'm going to use a couple different colors, but I'm not going to really push them down that hard. So this is probably going to be the top of the cupcake. I'm going to try and make a smaller circle.
So this is my cookie I made.
And I'm going to try and make a smaller circle so it can be the bottom, because the bottom of the cupcake wrapper is kind of smaller than the top. So yeah, and it's this can. The top is a little bigger than the bottom.
Can I use this?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going to use it in a minute because I'm going to cut out a circle, but then I'm going to make it smaller.
And if you want a smaller circle than this, you can just cut a circle out, but you can use them if you want.
Yeah, or you could just roll a ball out, flatten it, and use that thingy, that little, this little thingy, and then just kind of fold up the side so it's smaller than the original circle. So I'm just going to start flattening out my circle of dough.
Or if you want, you can just use this, and you can just cut out a smaller circle. So you got
No, because I'm just going to fold in a little bit. And I'm making these layers. What? Yeah. And so you guys can just roll it out and then kind of fold up the edges that you want it to be, because you want it to be smaller than the other circle, because cupcake wrappers are kind of smaller at the bottom than the top. So I'm just going to start just folding in and making a circle shape, but I'm just kind of, and I'm going to smooth it out, and yeah. So this is a lot smaller, so that will be the bottom of it. So I'm just going to kind of smooth it. And yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and use this raspberry color, watermelon raspberry color for another piece. And I'm going to use a couple different colors for the frosting. I'm just going to kind of put this Play-Doh right here for a minute. And I'm just going to take this hot pink Play-Doh with glitter in it. It's kind of like a watermelon. It's going to be watermelon, strawberry, raspberry flavor. And this is going to be blue raspberry and blueberry. And so I'm just going to...
Or you can make a strawberry cookie like doing this.
I'm making a cupcake today. And so I'm just flattening out the circles since I kind of know the size of this. I'm just going to kind of make them bigger.
Or if you like make a circle shape with your pudding and you do some like dots with your cutter and you make a cookie.
No, you could actually just put some like little speckles of that and so make chocolate chips. And here I'm just making the circle bigger as I go, just to kind of get that effect where the cupcake is getting bigger and bigger, kind of. And yeah. And now I'm just going to take a little bit more dough, rolling it into a circle in my hand and flattening it out. I'm kind of doing it thin, and I'm trying to measure this out just to see kind of like if it needs to be bigger or smaller, because it's still kind of going a little bit from smallest to biggest and stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of really gently fold these, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna just stick it onto this because it's smaller, but I just need to flatten it out a little bit just so it's kind of slickly. And I'm just gonna roll it out a little bit more. Actually, I'm just gonna get this little cutter piece and do it so we can get the pretty much the same amount of size as it. So we're going to just start rolling out our dough.
And that's how you make a chocolate chip cookie. If you like chocolate chip cookies, you can make one like this. I'll show you in one sec.
Yes.
Then my cookie.
Actually make it so they can see it, Danielle.
There's my yummy cookie.
I can't even see that on the camera, Danielle. I couldn't even see that. Yeah, you can sort of see it now. So I'm just going to place this on top of the blue. And it's kind of beat up looking. But yeah. So now I'll just do a different color. So I'm just going to stack up all the colors I'm using just so I don't forget. And now I use a purpley color. This is where it's going to get kind of fun, guys.
Or you can use this as a starfish. You can make like a starfish. I've seen a real starfish before.
So guys, I'm just going to roll out a big piece of Play-Doh in my hands, like about this much. And I'm just going to kind of really smooth it out. And I'm going to kind of flatten it. Like, so it's pretty big. It's almost as big as this. So we can then put a layer of purple. Like, so then we're going to stick it on this. And then add a layer of purple around it.
Wait, 1 sec. You can... No. You're kind of mixing it right there.
No.
Okay, right. Just put it on there smooth, okay?
Okay, guys. And we'll have to stop the video in a little bit. So, now we've got our cupcake. Well, this is going to be an ice cream sandwich cupcake, and that's the ice cream sandwich piece. Now we just got to make our fries. Which,
so look at this yum little cherry thing. I couldn't find a cherry color, so I just used like this kind of color.
cherries can be like a pink. I'm going to, guys, make a blue frosting. And so, guys, I'll just teach you how to make it. And so let's get my ice cream sandwich out of the way and dump out some of the blue. Okay. Let's move ice cream so much.
Or with this blue, you can make like